What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and today we are talking about the scariest rides Disney World has to offer.
What do you mean by scary?
Well, it depends. It could mean jumping out at you scary, or height, thrill, anything.
Okay, cool.
Let's talk about the official scary list. Before we do that, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps our channel out. And Mom, the Giants won this weekend. Fantastic.
Know. It was amazing. It was a miracle.
It was scary itself.
And it's not even Christmas time.
It was scary itself. So we're just going to dive right into it, shall we? And drum roll, please.
We already had
Let's
it.
do the top 10, okay? And the top 10 scariest rides.
Okay, so you know what I did?
Yeah, we have done the official rankings, and Mom and I could not agree on some of these because these are Disney official. That's why we have disagreements. So every top 10, we're going to go, and you have yours and I have mine.
They come up at the same time.
Number 10 is going to be Haunted Mansion.
Look at that! Whoa!
Haunted Mansion just has to be on there just because it's a fun ride and it's dark.
Here's the thing with Haunted Mansion is depending upon who the cast members are, they can really change the experience.
Yes.
So as you're waiting to go into that hall and they creep up behind you, it can really scare the bejesus out of you.
But it's not very scary. It's supposed to be funny. Number 9, you have It's Tough to Be a Bug, and I have Astro Orbiter.
Mm-hmm. It's tough to be a bug if you've never been on it. The first time you probably will say, oh, it's not that scary. But I found that after you know what's going to happen, the anticipation of waiting for it to happen is what makes it scary.
Yeah, and I think the Astro Orbiter, there's nothing scary about it except if you don't like heights, I guess. So I would assume that you don't like heights, putting it at number, not even up there yet.
Well, you'll see.
Okay. Number 8. Astro Orbiter, and I put It's Tough to Be a Bug.
So I kind of
because
flip up those.
Bugs are scary. Even though this ride is going away, it's still. I think it's a great ride. I think
it's an attraction, not a ride.
It's a 4D attraction, so it's definitely interactive with you.
Okay, and the Astro Orbiter, like you said, it's up way high up on top. You got to take an elevator to get up to it. And I know your sister went on with her daughter. And she said she would never go on it again because she was very scared.
Okay.
Your sister,
Number 7.
Not your niece.
Yeah. Number 7, you have Rock and Roller Coaster, and I have Rise of Resistance.
That's interesting.
Why is that interesting?
I just, looking at the two rides, I think Rock and Roller Coaster, just the anticipation of the takeoff and the flips and the darkness of it and the quickness of it, it could be scary.
Well, mine's going to be higher than number 7. I think
Maybe.
that's one of the scarier ones. And Rise of Resistance, if you haven't been on it, there is a free for all drop that you're not expecting, which is pretty scary.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Number 6. Tower of Terror for you, so low in the top rankings, and I have Space Mountain, which is number 6 for me. Why would you put Tower of Terror so low?
Well, you'll have to wait and see what I have higher. But Tower of Terror, obviously, again, it's the height factor. And what I like about Tower of Terror is, now out in Disneyland, they actually changed it to Guardians
of the Galaxy, right?
But for Tower of Terror here, you don't know when you go on how many times it's going to drop.
Right.
So every time it's random, and I think that's what kind of adds to the fear.
Yeah, and I put number 6 at Space Mountain is because it's so dark in there most of the time, where even if you put your hands up, it feels like you're going to take them off.
True.
So it's very tight, confined spots.
True.
Number 5, Rise of Resistance at number 5, really.
I put number 5.
It's not that scary.
Well, it can be.
It's too high.
Again, it's kind of like Haunted Mansion, where the cast members make it scary or not.
Really?
Okay, when it first started, I don't know. I haven't been on it in a couple of months, and I know they've been having difficulties with everything working.
So you think this ride's more scary than Rock and Roller Coaster? No. So you already got yours out of order. Mount Everest.
Personal.
Mount Everest, pretty scary. You get to go backwards, which is always pretty scary. So that's why I have it at number 5.
Stomach comes up to your throat.
Yeah,
on
it's
that
pretty
one.
cool.
Yep.
Number 4.
Look at
Mount
that.
Everest. And Mission Space.
Okay, so Mount Everest for the same thing that you said, not knowing, well, actually, once you've been on it a couple times, you know when it's going to go back, but also going up, thinking you're going to go off the track, Pretty cool ride.
And Mission Space for me, even though they've got all the kinks worked out, when somebody dies on a ride and 25 people pass out, it's got to be pretty high up there.
First of all, there's some. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
But I'm just saying it's scary when somebody
I'm not
actually
going
does. There obviously
Okay.
there were some conditions,
Yes.
but if somebody passes away on a ride, it's scary. So
It's
that's why it's up there. Number 3. You have Space Mountain, which I kind of agree with
Okay,
because it's
so the
and I have
reason
Rock
why
and
I
Roller
have it
Coaster.
so high is because have you ever been on it with the lights on?
Yeah. You see how
Scary
close
as
everything is.
anything.
Yeah.
I think it's scarier with the lights on than the lights off.
Right, 'cause
because
you just see
you
all the-
see where it's just these thin pieces of metal that's holding you up and shooting you out so fast.
Yep. And then Rock and Roller Coaster, mine's higher than yours just because
Mm-hmm.
I love roller coasters. They're always, and it's one of the only roller coasters that flip at
Mm-hmm.
Disney. So very cool. Very cool. Number 2, we both have Dinosaur.
I hate that ride.
This one is very scary, very jolting. It's pitch black. You're just riding
Yep.
up and down. You don't know if you're getting whiplash or
Yeah.
it's a ride.
Flash, lots of lights
Oh my
flashing.
gosh! Yeah, if you have
loud.
epilepsy, it's in trouble.
Yeah, louder than anything.
It is. It's a great ride, though. It's fun. Number 2, well-deserved, scary ride.
Number
and
1.
number 1, you have Mission Space, and I have Terra.
I have Mission Space based on when it first opened.
Right, when people were dying and
Okay.
passing
Well,
out.
okay. First of all, there were a lot of medical conditions that led up to these, and there also were some. Let me put it, trying to put it politely, politically correct. Maybe people who went on it that should not have gone on it, like a 4-year-old.
All right.
Okay. When I went on it before they started changing things, you got to the point where I literally could see my skin on my face pulling back, and
Which is awesome.
And I really didn't think
Yes.
that it was going to stop, and it stopped just when you were at the end. It's like, ugh.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
my number 1, Tower of Terror, has to be because the whole theme of the ride is scary itself. It is.
It is not that
It is.
scary.
You have Twilight Zone, things break,
Ooh.
and then you go into a dungeon, you get onto the actual ride, and
You know
there's
what's
not
scary?
one
You know what's
safe-
scary? At the very end, when the doors open up and that creepy doll is on
Yeah.
the right, that's scary.
Yes. So you tell us what your top 1 scary ride is. That'd be very cool.
Your
Just
top one,
Yeah, just the top one.
the scariest ride.
The scariest ride that you got, and then we can, and then we'll comment back and see if any of our matchings
Mm-hmm.
are correct.
We were pretty close with a lot of them, though.
Yeah. Well, we had all the same ones up there, so
Yep.
that's pretty good.
Yep. So,
Do you have a joke?
of course, I have a joke.
Oh boy.
I may have used it before.
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
really sure.
If
but
she's used it before, please leave a comment.
I can't remember because I'm getting old.
Okay.
Why did the Scarecrow get a Nobel Prize?
I don't know.
He was outstanding in his field.
That was pretty good. I haven't heard that one
Right?
before. That was
I
pretty
figured
good.
it's fall,
He
it's
was
Thanksgiving,
outstanding in
scarecrows.
his field. Pretty good.
Yeah, okay, so maybe I didn't do it before.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Because you don't often give me credit, so.
That was a good one, yeah.
Alrighty, I would have remembered that. Anyway, it is Monday. I don't know.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday because we were running late because of him.
Thank you.
I don't know.
We probably
next
won't have
episode
one on
because it's
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
If we do, it'll be a special. Maybe we'll go live on Thanksgiving for a little bit. Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Beautiful dreamer. Anyway, if we don't see you, well, we won't see you. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Don't forget to get all your preparations done. And I'm signing off. I'm the
Okay.
mom.
And I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.